Why this game? Why this game? Well, at least after this, we are going to re-enter some better territory. So how much pain will I endure in this video? Well, hopefully enough to where you all stick around. Without further ado, this is Ratchet & Clank Full Frontal Assault. Enjoy the show. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ratchet & Clank Revisit. For tonight / today / whenever I decide to get this damn thing out, it's Full Frontal Assault. Full Frontal Assault, known in other regions as Q-Force. Yeah, cause I'm going to Q-Force this bad Calm down. Full Frontal Assault is a platforming third-person shooter and tower defense game released for the PlayStation 3 in November of 2012 with a PS Vita port arriving in May of 2013. It's meant to celebrate the franchise's 10-year anniversary, and with that I am kinda terrified to re-enter this game since A, I did remember not particularly enjoying this one, and B, anniversary games tend to be hit or misses, oftentimes misses. But now, let's answer this question. Is this game any good? And is it one I can recommend to you? Let's find out. So the game opens with Quark, who is not president anymore. Let me guess. He got beaten in the next election by Croyd. Cause leaders just get dumber and dumber. On the new Starship Phoenix 2, complaining about the boredom and how there was nothing to shoot in the private sector. Look man, I know you want to shoot at something, but you're in someone's ship. Keep it in your blaster. After destroying some robots, Ratchet, Clank, and Quark were summoned to the bridge, where a transmission from an enemy of Quark's came in, explaining that several planetary defense centers were going to be taken by a new force known as the Grungarians. So in response, Quark reassembles the Q-Force. We then later learned that the person who made the transmission was Stuart Zergo, voiced by...
It is Isaac!
Seriously, I just got done with All for One, man. After doing more meaningless Sonic 06-like missions, we reach Zergo's lair, where we fight the fanboy in a giant mech suit and defeat him. Disney called, they want Syndrome back! Only for Quark to then throw him off a bridge, ending Full Frontal Assault.
That's it? That's the last episode? That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles!
What a rip!
SpongeBob betrayed us!
I seen a story come out of an 18+ Wattpad fanfic involving Cala Maria that has less filler than this. The Phoenix story arc in Beyblade Burst Quad Drive had more significance than this. This story is... It's... Take it away, critic! Take it away!
Cause this is filler, building up the time. An hour and a half is just too long for uncreative minds.
I thought Quest for Booty had a filler story, but at least that tied the bridge between Tools and the Crack in time. This... I can't even muster any form of anger. That was how meaningless and nothing this plot was. Kingdom Hearts Recoded had more importance than this, and that is saying a hell of a lot. It's bad enough that this feels like it went full Cars 2 and only focuses on Quark. But did the titular characters mean much to the story? Hell, did this game matter to the overarching story to the franchise?
You only need one, fat boy.
Exactly! This is our Shrek the Turd, and we don't talk about Shrek the Turd. Now let's talk about Stuart Zergo. Who the fuck is gonna remember him if they haven't played Going Commando? If you haven't done any of the optional side missions like getting the armor magnetizer in Going Commando, you will never bump into this guy, making him the most filler villain in the franchise! What is this, Mario Bros. 2 USA? I know I'm making a lot of comparisons to Quest for Booty here, but Darkwater's undead pirate crew had more significance than Zurgo. Yet in the next game, he's in the goddamn Hall of Villains, right next to the likes of the previous villains. God, the story fucking sucks! This plot is Clank during All for One. It's just there! Let's just move on to the gameplay before I pop a blood vessel. The gameplay of Assault has us in control of Ratchet. Just Ratchet and solo player, cause fuck the game's title from beginning to end. The name of the game is capture weapon nodes, get new weapons, fight enemies, and defend your base. It's a mixture of the standard gameplay across the franchise mixed in with tower defense. And just saying that makes me want to put the game down and play Devil May Cry 2.
Because I get so tilted at the towers.
The gameplay sucks. I hate it. I don't know who at Insomniac thought this was a good idea. I don't know why everyone agreed on that idea. It's just a lousy gameplay style that makes Devil May Cry 2 look like DMC 5. Even the final level of the game does play like a standard Ratchet Clank level, just with the lousy weapon nodes, which is how you get said weapons and even gadgets, because I guess Ratchet just forget to pack the sweet shot every time when you start a new mission. And I owe All for One a massive apology, because in this game, instead of giving the Rhino the nerf for nothing treatment, it gives it the nothing treatment. Now let's discuss more about the tower defense aspect of the game. We can use the bolts we get to purchase the likes of turrets, mines, and force fields, all of which have the HP on my far left toe and my kneecap. To prove this, here's an accurate representation of using these items when they take the smallest amount of damage in full frontal assault. The gameplay just sucks, and let's leave it at that. Visually, what isn't helping is that you can have a mission on the same planet, meaning you would have to look at the same bland environments with the same bland enemy types. It's just so boring to look at.
That's boring. You're boring, everybody. Quit boring everyone.
And OST isn't very much better. In fact, it's worse. Just to add insult to injury, it's longer than the total length of the story cutscenes in the game. Yeah, go to YouTube, and if you search up the OST, the full length is almost an hour and a half, whereas the story cutscenes, it's only 8 minutes and 40 seconds. What the hell?
That's a good one.
Let's just recap. Everything fucking sucks! Blood pressure, dude. Blood pressure. Here are my closing thoughts. Yeah, not gonna be around the bush with this one. This might be hands down the worst console Ratchet and Clank game I had ever played. I mean, we already got the HD trilogy. Shouldn't that be enough as a 10th anniversary gift to the franchise? The story means nothing to the overarching story of the franchise, and at best, it could be described as...
You wrote some really disturbing fan fiction.
Gameplay is just baffling. Visually, it puts me to sleep, and OST is still somehow longer than all the story cutscenes combined. I will probably cop a lot of hate from people for saying this, but I just want to get the rest of this anger out of me. Full Frontal Assault is the Sonic 06 to the Ratchet & Clank franchise. I would rather play Devil May Cry 2 blindfolded. I would rather try to get all the gold Soliana medals in Sonic 06 using only my feet. I would rather beat The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2 back to back in one sitting. This game is awful, terrible, the lowest of the fucking low! So, it's only fair I give this game the proper score it deserves. But now, I want to know from you all. Did you play Full Frontal Assault? What did you think of it? And by some stretch of a miracle, would you recommend this to a friend? Leave your answers and more down in the comments. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and while you're here, consider subscribing and turn on the bell to be notified whenever I make a new video. As always, my social media links are down below. I've been HorrorKid, and join me next time when I revisit Ratchet & Clank Into the Nexus. Till then, you all take care. Meanwhile with me, I'm gonna enter myself into the nearest insane asylum in hell.